Hi, this is Chris Oberg from Atlanta, Georgia with your Southeastern California Conference update. I'm standing here in front of the Georgia Dome where a business session is happening tonight. But let me also tell you, we're in Atlanta. It's been about 95 degrees today with about 90% humidity. Doesn't feel like home, but you know, the people make up for it. There really is some warm hospitality here. All around the streets downtown, the city has hung banners to welcome the 59th session of the World Church, making us feel very much at home here. Signs for vegetarian food and a lot of the restaurants downtown also. The meetings today, the official meetings, began at 2 o'clock inside the Georgia Dome. There are 2,400 official delegates representing the church. About 2,000 of them were here when we began at 2 o'clock today. Those delegates were seated and immediately began to vote and recognize new unions or unions of churches or missions all around the world, Central and South America, Jamaica, all the way to Northern Europe. We voted in a lot of new unions today. Then we separated into our caucuses for our 13 separate divisions. The delegates from Southeastern, there are 9 of us here. Of course, we joined the North American Division delegation. Our task was to suggest names for the nominating committee. Each of the divisions gets 28 delegates to serve on the nominating committee for the General Conference session now. That committee will be called to business tonight. They'll be seated, and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, about the time you're eating supper at home, they'll begin their work. They told us that everybody in that nominating committee has to surrender their cell phones and all of their electronic devices. That's a top secret meeting that begins at 9 p.m. tonight. Our union president, Ricardo Graham, and 3 other union delegates will be in on that meeting. Hopefully tomorrow they'll have some news to bring us in business session about names for officers for the General Conference offices. But we'll have to wait till tomorrow and see. Also tonight, just inside the Georgia Dome, the large Bible, the Follow the Bible project that some of you are aware of, it began in 2008 in the Philippines. Well, that Bible has arrived here. All of those 66 books of the Bible are printed in different languages. The Bible has been brought to the front. They've prayed over the Bible. They voted a new statement of affirmation for the power of the Bible in the life of the believer. And the Bible will be on display now for the rest of the session. Something historic is also happening in tonight's business session. For the first time ever, a female leader is chairing the session. Dr. Ella Simmons, who works with the General Conference Department of Education, well, she's chairing tonight's session. Many of you will know she was in Southeastern for several years. She served at La Sierra University as an educator and provost for about 10 years, I believe. So she's chairing the business session tonight. That's a pretty significant moment in Adventism. We're hoping for some interesting things that develop tomorrow, and beyond that, I will tell you probably something that caught my attention today. In our caucus with the North American Division, at the end, they called Dr. Charles Bradford forward and asked him to pray over our list of names. And Dr. Bradford was reflecting on this large campus where we are with the Convention Center, the World Congress Center on one side, and the large dome, and he was a little late to the meeting when he said, how can I tell a person how to find heaven if I can't even find the North American delegation? Here's where you people are. But then he prayed. And he prayed about the work of North America, in North America, when he said, the work began in North America, and may God end it here in North America. May God make us the division God intends for us to be. That was a pretty great moment to be in Atlanta, to experience that today. Well, we'll talk to you again another day or two, and that's it from Atlanta, Thursday, June 24.